the second half gets underway. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar! De Bruyne, who's set up one goal so far. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne is fouled. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Vietnam have their second corner now. DiMarco with the short one. Griezmann with the cross. He's got full. And again. Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a shade optimistic. Maldini. Griezmann. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cristiano. Great chance! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Vietnam take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for options for movement. No way through, so back it comes. Too much on it, and that's the keepers. And they can counter here. Bullet passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rodri calmly anticipates. Bullet. And it's De Bruyne. Griezmann. De Bruyne. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Rummenigge looking to add to his goal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hakimi. And it's Griezmann. Fiddles it through. Can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Maldini. Neymar. Rummenigge. Benfica looking to pass their way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Played into space out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 13, De Bruyne. Number 21, Griezmann. Number 22,
DiMarco.
Gullit.
Olise.
Coming on the field, number
And that
23,
interception was
Olise.
most necessary.
Number 10,
That's great positioning,
Bellingham.
so good from him.
Number 6,
And the shot!
Palmer.
Bellingham
Number
gets
15,
it clear.
Alvarez.
Oh no, what has happened
Substitution
here?
taking place.
Maldini. Araujo. Ball played for Rijkaard. Nedved. Luis Suarez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Thuram. Pressing high and with purpose. Interesting ball. Luis Suarez. And the shot! He scores! Back to within one! Interesting! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Van Dijk. Number
Maldini.
16,
Not
Rodri.
much time now for
Coming on the
anything
field,
fresh to happen, I think.
Number 95, Alessandro Bastoni.
I think we're
Number
about to see a
20,
frenetic finish.
Rice.
No half measures from here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Messi is there to clear. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And he's managed to get rid. Hazard. Lovely bit of skill. Luis Suarez. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and
the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two. Oh, played right into his path. Mbappe! Just off target.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Gigi Buffon. I doubt there's a more experienced goalkeeper out there, Peter, having played at the top level since his teenage years. I think he's going to be a real calming presence between the sticks, and I'd expect him to give the whole team a real lift.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. De Bruyne. Picked out brilliantly. Alvarez finds himself offside. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hakimi played towards the other side. DiMarco. Now it's Gullit. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Still goalless. Gullit. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Benfica look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, there's the clearance. Rodri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pirlo. Now it's Mbappe. To Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's managed to gift it back. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy. You lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Araujo calmly anticipates. Decent progress down the left. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's De Bruyne. Alvarez. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge, chance here to counter. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Messi tries making a foray down the right. And here's Mbappe. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Musiala in acres of space out wide. That's good play. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Vietnam have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Vietnam have their second corner now. Very nicely done. No way through. Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And the shot! And he comes up trumps again.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rijkaard. Mbappe.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
De Bruyne. Musiala.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. DiMarco. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Vietnam leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Vietnam carrying a one-goal lead. Has a go! Thuram. And it's Pirlo. And it's Rijkaard. Pirlo. That's Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alvarez. And he's managed to get free. And out it comes again. Benfica do have a chance to counter here. Hakimi. Hakimi gets it away. And they win it back again. Benfica appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Can he put it away? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitutions taking place.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Nice interception, well timed. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in taps.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That's a little off target. Rodri, Musiala, and he's picked out the run. Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Vietnam are sitting pretty. He's had a shot! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Vietnam find a position. Bale! They've done it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? An opportunity then to pull clear here. Hakimi is standing over this one.
Number 14, Musiala. Number 15, Alvarez. Number 13, De Bruyne. Coming on the field, number 17, Rafinha. Number 23, Olise. Number 10, Bellingham. Substitution.
Hakimi. Olise! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Rafinha. Oh, great chance. There's the hit. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Bale. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Bale. Messi. Bale.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham, that is good alertness. Now that's well seen too. Olise, and they can counter here. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gullit. That's going to go a long way. Benfica have it back and can go again. Van Dijk. No way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Pirlo. Messi. And the number on the board is 3. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Van Dijk. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam can reflect on a job really well done. Superior. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, who else but Hazard? A slalom-like dribbler who's afforded a certain amount of freedom to stray where he wishes, and he's also a more consistent finisher and the sharpest of turners in the box.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
Rijkaard.
Griezmann. Looking for the runner. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. No way through. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Olise. De Bruyne. Olise. So much time. Can he put it away? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, that's a key interception. Hazard. And the counter is on. Now it's Messi. De Bruyne. And it's Griezmann. Oh, super find.
Rijkaard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
For Olise. Thuram. And it's Van Dijk. Gullit. And it's Gullit. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And there's green grass ahead of him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Passing nice and neat. Gullit. Skims one in. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mbappe, decent hit! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Van Dijk getting this one clear. And here's Roberto Carlos. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Hazard. And that's not going to reach. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Maldini. Messi. And here's Gullit. Gullit.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Di Marco. Pull it. Vietnam finding their passes, driving forward. That is good strength. De Bruyne! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. And here's Azar. Messi. Good read, needed to be. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Children's announcement.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're underway again.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Olise. De Bruyne. It's Gullit. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fiddles it through. Gullit.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Azar. Mbappe. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And he was alert to it. And he's there to clear it. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Mbappe, and the shot! And yes, it's there! There is the breakthrough! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Benfica have fired themselves in front.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And he's there to belt it away. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that's a... Olise! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field.
Number 3 coming up.
Griezmann. Number 13, De Bruyne. Number 23, Olise.
DiMarco
Coming
goes
on the
short.
field, number 15, Alvarez.
Benfica
Number
are
10,
looking to go forward now.
Number 17, Rafinha. Substitution in progress.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Nedved. And it's Roberto Carlos. Nedved. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
DiMarco. Pull it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, Red, nice interception. DiMarco makes the interception. Pull it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafinha has it in a wide position. Oh, look at the space here.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Pullet. Oh, well played. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Floated up and over. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's good play. Vietnam are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Bellingham. Now it's Bale. Rodri. Hakimi. Alvarez. And Rafinha.
Vietnam have a simple task to find something to sustain now and keep the pressure on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. Now can he find a... It's Nedved! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Nedved. Nedved! Oh, split-second reaction.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi having a look. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Today for everybody to please kindly
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Hullet. Oh, less said about that pass, the better.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Messi. Musiala. De Bruyne. Griezmann. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Hakimi is eyeing up his options in the middle. Hullet. That's a corner kick.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Hakimi plays it short. Climbs up big! And that was very necessary. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. DiMarco. Nice bit of trickery.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi is there, and he can get that clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hakimi. He has found the way through. He's got tall. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. DiMarco puts them all in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, he's just misjudged that one. Van Dijk with the clearance. Oh, what has happened here? Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Still goalless at the moment. Nedved. And it's Pirlo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Big chance! Goal! Benfica! A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Decent hit! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Griezmann. Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Gullit. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Gullit. Nedved providing an outlet on that flank. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. And it's hoisted clear. And they're back on the ball again. Pirlo. Now it's Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Messi is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
That's been cut out, well played. It's an inviting looking ball, that. They get a throw in.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Nedved. Pirlo. He's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
And
It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Located by the entrance gate.
What do you think
Thank
we're
you
up to
very
after
much for your
45 minutes?
cooperation.
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Gullit. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And that should get the job done. De Bruyne did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's good play. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to get it away. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Gullit stood his ground strongly. Griezmann.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
DiMarco.
The attendance for this match.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now it's Griezmann. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Griezmann. So what can they make of this? Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved. Well, played right into his path. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Cristiano Ronaldo, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Rodri. Gullit looking to add to his goal. And that is a little undercooked. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Musiala! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's been caught now, shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field.
So,
Number
third corner of the
21,
game.
Griezmann.
DiMarco
Number 14,
goes short.
Musiala. Number 13, De
DiMarco.
Bruyne. Number 4,
Now it's Gullit.
Van Dijk.
And the assistant
Coming on the
referee has
field,
his flag raised
number
for offside.
15, Alvarez. Number 23, Olise. Number 10, Bellingham. Number 8, Vardio. Substitutions taking place.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Pirlo. Passes short and sharp. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet.
Benfica showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's managed to get rid. Alvarez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Gullit. Bale. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
5 minutes left on the clock. Bellingham. Vietnam desperately searching for the winner here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more.
And it's Bale. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Benfica take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
2 added minutes has been
Very
indicated.
nicely done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 minutes to be added on.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, well played, well played. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Pirlo. DiMarco makes the interception. And now the breakaway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games.
He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So, a breakthrough already. Musiala, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Oh, good ball, shots on here. And he's heaved it away. Musiala. That's very neat. Danger averted for now. That's a sweet ball, that. And Dijk calmly anticipates. Thuram. That's a nicely measured pass. Hits one! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Rodri wins the duel this time. Vietnam are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Pull it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Musiala. Sweat. Can he finish? This time, surely. And yes, it's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And yes, it's him again. Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
DiMarco is there to clear. Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Has a look and has a go. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Musiala.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hullet. Rijkaard. It's Hullet. And it's Nedved. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And they win it back again. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rijkaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rijkaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Benfica. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
For information on how to find
Vietnam
your way around
are
this
heading
stadium.
into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. Pull it. Hakimi. And it's De Bruyne. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Not got that quite right. Nedved. Shifted upfield, and it's Hullet. Now Pirlo, and here's Bale. Griezmann. Musiala, and he welcomes it in. Araujo cuts it out. Rijkaard. And here's Bale. Bale! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the ball's a good... Rijkaard! He can get that clear. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play. That's just playing it safe and simple. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Nedved.
The attendance
The referee has given a corner.
987.
Benfica have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Has a shot! And that has skinned the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Ronaldo might just make this. He's in plenty of space here.
Bullet really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And he's managed to get rid. De Bruyne.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Thuram. Rodri. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field.
Now it's Neymar. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, he's found him in space. Cleared without hesitation. Bullet.
Vietnam are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bellingham. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Hullet. And he's picked out the run. Deftly away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rijkaard. Bale, Neymar, now it's... And the finish! Really well taken goal.
perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Coming on
benches.
the field is
This is
number
threatening to
20.
become a really good game.
Substitution.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And here's Neymar. Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Played out wide. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's taking no chances there. Bellingham making good progress on the right-hand side.
4 added
That's
minutes
put
has
paid
been
to a
indicated.
promising move. Gullit in acres of space out wide. And here's Gullit. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Quality ball. Bellingham carries the ball down the right. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gullit. And the referee brings it to a close. Vietnam have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the early goal certainly helped settle everything down, and from there you felt this was always going to go one way. So this turns out to be a very fine day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.